Alright, who's in here?
His hot steeled instruments.
Bodyguard and this. Why do you have a bodyguard? Let me guess. You're gonna stop me. No? Okay. Oh, actually, you. Talk to her.
Greetings, greetings. Oh, you are most welcome in my chamber. Customers rarely find me up here, but I do so abhor the hustle and bustle of the marketplace.
Oh, I take it you are a traveling merchant?
That I am. I have spent more of my life on the road travelling alongside great caravans than I have in any given place in Rivellon. All of this earth is my home, for a few days or even but a few hours at a time, that is.
Oh, space doesn't work.
You wouldn't believe some of the things I have seen. Oh yes, a city besieged by the dead isn't even remotely special to me. All the better that it isn't. For you and for me. Because outlandish events lead to outlandish wares.
Let's discuss your wares.
But let us not discuss. Let us browse and barter.
I just want to see what she
Of
has.
the million bleeder, they'll end it all. End it all in blood.
That guy. Man. He is so mad. These are all witchcraft stuff. Scoundrel, scoundrel, yoink. Speaking of which, that one guy got his butt handed to him. I might need to... Are those reusable? Is minor healing potions reusable? Let's find out. Fuck this guy. No, they're not. It's an item that you use. Okay. Well, crap. I was hoping, guys. Because I noticed I have, yeah. On this guy, it shows that there's two of them. What's down here? Okay. Don't see anybody around. Bunch of rats around.
Folks say it was Esmeralda who killed Councillor Jake, but I didn't see her here the night of the murder. Then again, she might have just gotten a new pair of shoes.
Interesting.
This will is disgusting. The folks in Hunter's Edge make the best whiskey in Rivellon.
Alright, let's see if I can find out where this thing is. There it is.
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
Anything else I can put there? I got a chair. Without going too far in. Path blocked. Is it? Man. And this guy just walks in. What are you... Well, that wasn't exactly how I anticipated on doing that. Oh no! Ow! Meanwhile, these guys are just sitting here like, hey, why are you... No, stop it. Get over here. What in the world? Alright. I might actually end up loading after this one, because that was kind of ridiculous. And I'm out of Scrolls of Resurrect, actually, so I'm going to be loading anyways. I should have saved. Actually, Man. Okay. Interesting. All that for a locked chest, but there's a chest key there.
This will is
Alright. And then this one talks about the...
Folks say it was as
Okay. New pairs of shoes. So, man, oh man, oh man. What if I can just disable... I know there's a switch there.
Wargraf spotted a trap.
I wonder if he can disarm it. Alright, fine. Unbreak the chain. Because that's getting kind of annoying. Can you disarm said trap? Like, I see the switch here. Nope. That didn't work either. Right. Huh. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Not enough strength to move that. That stinks. Out of curiosity. Alright, lady. Since I've already died a few times, just touch it. No? Okay, that's not working either. Alright. That's kind of weird, though. I see the switch and like the explosiveness of it, but
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
there's like, yeah, it didn't do anything. All right, now I'm poisoned. Cool. Annoying.
Back into the trap.
All right. Loading again. And then we'll go ahead and continue. The screen shake annoys you so much. Why is that? I'm sure there's other stuff down here I can like, ooh. That I didn't see though. Why not, right? Unstealth. I'll go ahead and quick save. I do believe that was the key, or is it over here? No. I guess actually I have a thief now, so I'm sure his... I wonder if I have better daggers than that, actually. For this guy. I very well might. It's not a dagger, but I'll go ahead and send that to Wolfruff as well. Maybe, right? Might be better. I'd say so. +2 level difference and high attacks. Okay. You're not goes. Is like, can you not equip it? He's probably better at sneaking, thinking about it. Okay, so I don't have the key for that one. I don't have enough for that either. Go ahead and go down to, think. Chest. Ooh. Identifying glass, cool. And a roundel dagger. This is better. Actually, cool. It's actually better than the other one. Why did that work that time, but not before? Alright, let's do... Identify, see if this is any good. Cap protection, +1 to leadership, sure. Equip. And then we'll send this to Wolgraff. Equip that. What's in my backpack? Nothing. Awesome. Okay. Well, I know there's a key in there, but I'm still not quite sure how to disarm that trap.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Cool, I see a trap nearby, but I can't disarm it. There's that thing right there. Alright. Puzzles.
Oh, my good man.
Sorry, I've run out of signed handkerchiefs. An Alistair keyring, maybe. In any case, make it quick. You're not the only fan who wants some of my time.
Oh, really? Actually, I'm sorry, I'm actually not
What do
familiar
you
with you.
mean, not familiar? You expect me to believe you've never heard of Alistair the Almighty? Why?
No.
I'm only the most famous wizard this side of the distance. Although, it'd be worth checking the other side too, just in case.
Jerichi, not tonight, man. I thought about it, I was like, maybe soon. Told him to hold on to him for now.
And don't forget, I'm the most eminent member of the Fabulous Five to boot. Surely you already know we've been voted the most influential adventurers guild by Side Quest Monthly. 3 years running.
Thanks for the bits, man. Greatly appreciated. How about my first assignment? There we go.
You'll be dealing with Ahu's little abomination, will you? I'd go myself, but I'd fear I'd end the fight before anyone else got in their licks. If I don't leave a few crumbs for the newbies once in a while, they'll accuse me of stealing the spotlight, you see.
Yeah. What do you know about the undead?
Those nasty beasts are hardly worth my time. Though I suppose I'll step in if none of the recruits manage to prove adept enough to handle a few skeletons.
So far, I have not. Then again, I did try to take on like 8 of them.
Around the inn, are you?
So,
Waiting for what, exactly?
I'll thank you to leave me be, you old rat.
Oh, you think you can reach that way to a...
where'd that rat go?
No better solution.
Nemrys is the greatest philosopher in the land, you know. I'd give me left whiskers to be half as smart as him.
Okay, so first thing is, I guess the next big piece is I need to find the library.
Take care of that injury.
So that's my next plan. Library bound. Bathroom, Esmeralda. I guess we can go talk to Esmeralda. Cook's house. Harbor. Let's go check down this way and see what's there. Okay, sorry, healing people up. CB, what's up, buddy? Good evening, sir.
Toe of snake, wing of worm, brew and spice and stir and churn.
Played your first game of PUBG. Yeah, I heard it's pretty intense. Oh, we need to deliver money to the... We also need to deliver money.
Something.
It's here. What's here?
The earth here seems to have been freshly fertilized and aerated. Obviously, someone has taken great care to maintain this gravesite.
It's weird that a
Are you
tombstone's talking to me.
sure you want to disturb it?
Quick save.
No,
that would be an
an
insult to the dead. Maybe I'll come back later. A disgrace to whomever's maintaining this gravesite too.
And a disgrace to whomever is maintaining this gravesite,
Yeah.
too.
You step away from the grave.
So whose house is this? Theron's House of Healing? Oh man, can you heal me? That'd be great.
Come, make your case.
And there's a skeleton.
But if one were to reduce the quantity of skull dust by a percentage of 2, perhaps the stability could be increased by as much as 3-fold.
You were shocked that you lasted that long? Managed to get 2 kills. Oh, nice.
So,
First time I
which
played the
of you is
VR
more
genre game? Yeah, I haven't played any of those either.
Come, make your case.
Oh, a source hunter. Imagine that. Quite a bit more petite than the last of your kind I encountered, aren't you?
Oh.
Yes, by nearly 20 centimeters of tibia, as my memory serves. But, no matter. Even if it couldn't spare its heartiest specimen, I'm sure the Order sent the individual with the next highest probability of success. Yeah?
Let me ask you about your affairs around Cecil.
Certainly. What would you like to know?
You know anything about Jake's
The
murder?
counsellor. Terrible loss, that. Though we were hardly more than acquaintances, I knew him to be a devoted civil servant. From what I can tell, it seems to be a simple case of jealousy turned violent. The affairs of his wife, Esmeralda, were hardly a secret, you know.
What can you tell me about the Plague of
I've
Undead?
applied myself to that problem for 2 years and still haven't come a step closer to solving it. I declare it an act of the Almighty's, if I believed in such things. Some events, Source Hunter, can be neither controlled nor understood by mere men.
Okay. Let's discuss your
Well,
apprentice
she certainly
Evelyn.
possesses a critical eye and an exacting manner when it comes to making difficult medical decisions. I expect she'll be a very successful healer in her own right when the time comes. She is learning from the best, after all.
Well, then heal me.
Me? Why, I'm more than a little surprised you haven't heard of me. Perhaps I can jog your memory. It was I who cured the Duchess of Arata of her unslakable thirst, a simple pinch of atropa belladonna in her morning tea. I who discovered that aging itself can be halted by a single application of Secuta de Glacie on the tongue. Not to mention that it's been my guidance that has permitted my apprentice Evelyn to make quite a name for herself around Sicile of late.
So your apprentice has enjoyed some success.
Yes. If that's how we're referring to the secretive use of a revolutionary healing method she refuses to share with her own master.
Huh.
She's in the other room as we speak. Perhaps you can prevail upon her to offer a demonstration.
A revolutionary healing method. Can you elaborate?
She's gotten hold of a stone, supposedly capable of fantastic feats of healing.
Stone guys.
But she won't let me take the briefest look at it. But she claims to have gotten the relic from a little northern town, Silverglen by name, and that an abbot there blessed it with the power to heal. Utter rubbish, I say. But with these blasted undead haunting the travel routes, I can hardly march up to Silverglen to learn the truth myself.
Interesting. Okay.
Mysterious healing stone. Interesting
Which of you is
indeed.
more deserving
Right.
Nothing sets me on edge like inexplicable magic.
A tone soothing a corpse's troubled mind. Can't have gotten far.
I'll be good.
So, which of you is more deserving of life? Come, make your case.
Uh-oh. I've heard about this one.
Excuse me, this is a private private sick room. Who in the name of the seven do you think you are barging in here? Out, I say, right this instant.
So this is a rough one. Yeah, CB, this game is pretty cool. It's Divinity Original Sin, and it's basically an RPG. Where you literally have it's like basically like playing like D&D.
I'm sorry. It's this task. I'm just... Who am I to meddle with life and death this way? I'm an apprentice of the healing arts. Healing! But this decision feels like precisely the opposite. I have but one healing stone, you see, and 2 direly wounded men who need it. I've been racking my brain trying to decide on the best method to settle this grave situation, but perhaps it's better off in the hands of an esteemed source hunter. Surely you are more accustomed to weighing life and death than I.
Alright, so tell me about the patients. So here, guys, I'll actually ask you to kind of make the choice for this one.
Soothing a corpse's troubled mind.
What would you like to know?
So I'd like to know more about Boris.
One of the brave few willing to traverse the trade routes plagued by the undead. A young man, but excellent in matters of business, before he fell victim to an orcish club in the north, that is. Thankfully for him, a cattle trader found him, nearly dead, but not quite so, and brought him here straight away.
I'd like to know more about Stephen.
Quite the venerable staple of Seal, Stephen, and recently blessed with his 3rd grandchild. He was leading a crew of builders when a stray beam struck him in the temple, and only a few days shy of his last day of work before retirement, no less. Nearly everyone in Seal is familiar with grinning Stephen, and as you can imagine, he's quite dear to his family.
Alright, so do we save the young businessman, or do we save the old man with the family?
You are? I thank you a million times for your help. Who have you decided should receive the healing stone?
So young man or Stephen. So Boris's life has just begun. We can't cut it short now. He should receive the stone, or Stephen should receive the stone. We know full well the difficulty of growing up without a family. So I'll give you guys a quick second to kind of say which one you'd like, option 1 or option 2. All right, we got 1 vote for 2. I'll go ahead and give this a second. Meanwhile, these guys are just going to scream back and forth. So definitely interesting. Groan. All right, we got. All right, we got multiple people for 2, so let's.
Stephen should receive the stone. We know full well the difficulty of growing up without a family.
So I'll just go ahead and yes, let's return a healthy Stephen to his family as soon as possible. So
yes. Let's return a healthy Stephen to his family as soon as possible.
Stephen, it is? Yes, I'll deliver the stone. I'm glad we'll get to save one man, but my heart breaks for the other.
Yep. So there we go.
No,
so
this
another
is
one
highly abnormal.
done.
What is this? This lightning. I needed that.
You've unlocked a new room at your homestead.
No, I know it's here somewhere.
They have a homestead?
I don't want to ruin this particular batch of party elixir with too much.
Sorry, friend. I wish there were enough stones for both of us.
Oh.
Oh, my savior. I owe you everything, you know, everything.
So here, tell me, what will your family say when they hear you're healed?
Well, I think my wife will just about faint. My son, a grown man, mind, will spring into my arms like he were a little boy, and my grandkids will ask what present I bought them. Oh, to see their smiling faces again. I'm giddy as a school kid.
I'll take my
Goodbye
leave.
then, my hero.
So, I have a homestead?
I don't know what I did to deserve this, but I'm beyond grateful.
I'm sorry. I wish I could just like click like, hey, heal. Actually, it kind of seems like but it's not gonna do anything.
I feel no pleasure in bidding you farewell, friend.
So wait, I have a homestead?
I feel no pleasure in bidding you farewell, friend.
This thing keeps glowing. Rift travel.
I feel no pleasure in bidding you farewell, friend.
I hear you, man. I hear ya.
Solution to the zombie problem and a set of silver
You can
arrows.
say it a couple more times if you want, but dang.
Let's see.